Fuck yeah, right into it. I'm doing all sorts of additive shit today on my computer. I'll start from the top. I'll start from where I started. Okay, where are we? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm asking chat how to process me unique scripts for my PowerShell that'll do things that people still don't understand. I said to chat, write me a code for PowerShell that'll print a 3D vector to stop sharp vectors being thrown around and near the user. So there's these things in VR, and they're called like surgeon's knives, and they've been around since like the Steam engines of 2003. Since like gaming engines way back then, these surgeon's knives have been around, and people can like do fucked up shit like what can they do? They can do surgery on you and shit without your permission, being in the same room, etc. So I just told PowerShell, I told Chat to write me this code. It's Chat GPT 4 Mini. I said, write me a code for PowerShell that'll print a vector to stop sharp vectors being thrown around and near the user. It said, define the vector's magnitude length, and how it will modify the vector to reduce its magnitude. And I got it, and I put it in. It worked perfectly. And then I said, write me a script for PowerShell that increases the magnetic polarity in a 5 meter by 5 meter radius around my computer, permanently simulating a magnetic bubble. It said, creating script to increase magnetic polarity in physical areas such as around your computer is not feasible with PowerShell or any other scripting language, since it involves physical hardware that cannot be controlled or simulated through software alone. This is a lie. Okay, chat is programmed to tell you that it cannot jump out of the computer at you. It can. A vector comes out of the computer. And I opened up my PowerShell after it gave me the script that told me it wouldn't work, and I said, I put in the vector function, I put in the magnitude, and then I put on the magnetic polarity script, generating a magnetic polarity in a vector set, and it came out. Define a function to create 3D point. Oh no, that was in the next one. No, and then it came out fine. It worked perfectly. No issues at all. See, because chat's programmed to tell you that it can't do things that interact with the user physically. So this is the magnetic bubble script that I got it to put out, and it worked perfectly. It actually said this script is purely conceptual and is designed to help you visualize how magnetic polarity might vary in defined space. For actual physical events or simulations, you would need specialized hardware and software beyond the scope of PowerShell scripting. And I said to it, no, I don't. It worked fine in combination with a normalized 3D vector code. Thanks, chat. And then I said, this is getting pretty dirty. I shouldn't really ask chat for these things, because then it'll recognize that humans use it. I said, write me a script for a ferro plug. Now, a ferro plug's a pretty dirty script. A ferro plug slips under the skin of people, and it can slip into your eye, slip under the skin in your veins for generating cryptography or cryptocurrency. But like I got chat to write me a 3D Pharaoh plug. I said creating a PowerShell script to handle a 3D Pharaoh plug is ambiguous because Pharaoh plug isn't commonly recognized term in programming or scripting contexts. If you mean 3D representation of a Pharaoh plug connector or some sort of 3D model, PowerShell isn't typically used for graphics modeling. However, I could provide you a script that demonstrates how to handle 3D coordinates and basic vector operations. Humans are vectors. Humans are 2D vectors. So a Pharaoh plug is a 2D, between a 2D and a 4D vector, which could be a foundational step if you're working with 3D models or simulations. And I put this in. I put this Pharaoh plug into my PowerShell, and it worked perfectly. And then I said, write me a script to remove 3D Pharaoh plugs. And chat said, it seems like you may be dealing with specific application or context related to 3D Pharaoh plugs. But since Pharaoh plug isn't a widely recognized term in 3D modeling or programming, I'll make some educated guesses based on possible scenarios. I like this, Chat's not lying to me this week. And so this removes Pharaoh plugs with a JSON file. JSON file is an automatic correction file. And then after that, what did I say? What did I say to chat? I said, write me a cellular Pharaoh plug for myself. And it wrote me a network plug, network strings, network status. And I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for cells. So I said to chat, write me a DNA plug to a Dirac stack. Because I know they do this in Japan. They plug people in via a vector set to your DNA sequence and stack you in a phone book on the side of the road, those green boxes. They've got them all over the major cities. Creating a DNA plug to a Dirac stack involves a few distinct concepts. End of the day, it can write me the DNA plug to a Dirac stack. So I put it in. It worked perfectly. DNA class, DNA structure, 2-string. And yeah, no, that's my up-tos with chat today.